Welcome back to the channel Kong Mighty Ruler Asu, where we witness the ultimate clash between ancient monsters and modern machines. Deep within this isolated valley lies a secret facility built to contain forces that humanity was never meant to understand. This is the headquarters of Project Chimera, a classified military operation designed to control and weaponize the Titans of Earth. The commanders believe their advanced technology and steel walls are enough to suppress the primal rage sleeping beneath the ground. They inject experimental serums into the earth, hoping to sedate the beast, unaware that they are only disturbing a god.
Growing too fast. I can't contain it.
Sensors begin to scream as a massive heat signature rises from the depths, signaling that the slumbering giant is awake. The earth itself begins to rebel against the metal structures, cracking open to reveal the terrifying darkness hidden far below. Sirens wail through the facility as soldiers scramble to their posts, realizing too late that their containment protocols have failed. A massive hand breaks the surface, crushing the reinforced watchtower as if it were made of nothing but fragile paper. The mighty Kong reveals himself to the world once again, his roar shattering the silence and the glass of the facility. The military responds with immediate lethal force, firing heavy artillery that explodes harmlessly against the thick hide of the Titan. He looks down at their machines with contempt, realizing that humanity has forgotten the true hierarchy of the natural world. With a single strike to the ground, he sends shockwaves that flip 50-ton tanks into the air like children's toys. The sky fills with attack helicopters, raining down missiles in a desperate attempt to stop the unstoppable force of nature. Kong reacts with lightning speed, snatching a helicopter from the air and using it as a weapon against the others. Pilots lose control as their advanced avionics fail against the raw physical power and agility of the enraged giant ape. But Kong is not fighting alone today, as the ancient call has awakened other primal allies hiding in the shadows. A reptilian beast joins the fray, tearing through the perimeter fence and adding to the chaos of the failing defense. Automated defense systems lock onto the targets, but their high-tech lasers are useless against the ancient armor of these beasts. Kong improvises a weapon from nature itself, uprooting a massive tree to sweep away the tiny soldiers blocking his path. Fear finally grips the heart of the commander as he watches his sophisticated surveillance network go dark, screen by screen. And death comes from above, as winged terrors snatch heavy vehicles and drop them like stones onto the burning structures below. The once pristine military base is now a hellscape of fire and smoke, a testament to the failure of Project Chimera. With a commanding roar, the Alpha Titan directs his primal allies to focus their fury on the central command structure. The humans retreat behind layers of reinforced steel, hoping their fortress can withstand the combined might of the Earth's guardians. Kong charges with the momentum of a freight train, slamming his shoulder into the steel gates with bone-shattering force. Smaller creatures swarm the vertical walls, ripping apart the ventilation systems to expose the terrified humans hiding inside the bunker. The ceiling begins to give way, raining concrete dust on the scientists who thought they were safe from the destruction. With a display of raw strength, Kong tears the reinforced steel doors from their hinges, exposing the facility's soft core. Coolant gases escape into the air, creating a ghostly fog that shrouds the monster as he steps into the breach. Desperate, they activate sonic cannons, blasting high-frequency waves intended to disorient the Titans and force them to retreat back. The pain only serves to anger the king further, fueling his determination to destroy the source of this annoying noise. He silences the weapon with a well-aimed boulder, crushing the technology and proving that primitive instinct beats advanced engineering. The primal allies storm the interior, smashing laboratories and destroying the twisted experiments that humanity had been conducting in secret. Years of research and data are wiped out in seconds as the creatures destroy the server banks holding the project's secrets. From above, the scale of the devastation is clear. The entire complex is being consumed by cleansing fire and ruin. The architect of this disaster tries to flee like a coward, all boarding his private transport while his men fall behind. But there is no escape from judgment today. Kong spots the fleeing vessel and scales the building with terrifying speed. Just as safety seems within reach, a massive hand slams onto the roof, signaling the end of the general's command. Kong stands triumphant on the burning structure, his roar shaking the tiny aircraft as it struggles against the violent turbulence. He chooses not to kill, but to disable, sending the machine spinning down to the earth in a controlled crash. The defeated commander crawls from the wreckage, looking up to realize how small he truly is in the face of nature. Kong offers no final blow, simply turning his back on the insignificant human, proving that he is not a monster. With the threat neutralized, the Primal allies begin to fade back into the wilderness as the sun begins to set. The sun casts a red glow over the ruins of Project Chimera, a haunting memorial to humanity's arrogance and failure. Steel and fire have been silenced, and already the earth begins to reclaim what was taken as life finds a way. A massive footprint remains in the concrete, a permanent scar on the land, and a reminder of who truly rules here. The survivors emerge from the rubble, humbled and shaken, forever changed by their encounter with the gods of the earth. The plans for domination turn to ash in the wind, scattering the dreams of those who thought they could control nature. From the mountain peak, the Guardian watches over his domain, ensuring that the balance of the world remains in check. In his eyes, we see not a beast, but a sentient being with a duty to protect the planet from harm. The calls of his allies echo through the night, a chorus of respect for the king who led them to victory. Nature works quickly to bury the mistakes of man, wrapping the cold steel of war in the warm embrace of green. Where there was once destruction, new life springs forth, as fresh water flows through the scars left by the battle. We look back at what stood here before, a monument to arrogance, now reduced to nothing more than ancient history ruins. The king beats his chest, a sound like thunder that warns all who hear it. This world belongs to the Titans. Silence returns to the valley, leaving only the sounds of the jungle and the memory of the day the earth fought back. The fall of Chimera serves as a lesson to us all. Technology is powerful, but nature will always be the master. We have witnessed incredible destruction today, a visual spectacle of power that reminds us of the fragility of our creations. As Kong looks into your soul, ask yourself, are we living in harmony with the world, or are we the enemy? We leave the king on his throne, watching over a world that is beautiful, dangerous, and forever beyond our full control. The files on Project Chimera are closed, stamped with failure, but the legend of the mighty Kong continues to grow stronger. If you enjoyed this cinematic journey, please smash that like button and share this video with fellow fans of monsters. Don't forget to check out our other videos for more epic battles and deep dives into the lore of the Titans. This has been a production of Kong Mighty Ruler Asu, your #1 source for everything related to the Monsterverse. Thank you for watching, stay safe, respect the wild, and we will see you in the next epic adventure.